Hi guys, Blue Monday's back with a brand new video. Now today we're going to go through my whole collection. Now it's not the biggest collection on YouTube, definitely not. It's not the biggest, but I only started collecting over a year ago, so to have this many titles in that amount of time is something I'm pretty pleased of. But also this shelf here is my favourite, so you're going to get to see that in a second. Yeah, now how I arrange my collection is probably different to quite a few of you. A lot of people like A to Z. I don't really quite like that. I've tried it. It was alright, but I quite like having all the movies in genre, because when I want to watch a movie, I usually feel like, okay, tonight I want to watch a comedy. Depends on what mood I'm in, or I might want to watch a thriller. So I can just go look at all my thrillers and go, yeah, I want to watch that one. If it's like I want to watch the thriller and I've got to go through all my titles from A to Z, it doesn't really work too well for me. But yeah, I'm going to show you it all. Let me know what you think. I might actually change it around because I'm actually going to uni now. So I'm actually leaving on Fridays. I'm filming this on Wednesday. So I'm going to take some of my collection with me. I can't take it all with me. But yeah, I'm in the process of moving at the moment. So a lot's changing. So when I bring it all back, I'm going to probably rearrange it. So let me know down below how you store your collection, how you arrange it. And I might give it a try. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright then, so we're starting out in my kind of war section. It's a pretty small section really. We'll start with Band of Brothers, a fantastic series. It's a Spielberg one. If you haven't seen that one, definitely go check it out. Next we've got Steelbook, Matt Damon, Green Zone. Ooh. Next, we've got Battleships. I love better Neeson. We've got another Spielberg with Saving Private Ryan, fantastic war film. Another one you've got to check out. Nearly fell. Tom Hanks, Captain Phillips, another brilliant film. So we've got Zero Dark 30. I haven't actually seen this one. I think this is based off the true story of the capture of Osama bin Laden. Really need to get around to watching that, as it says the greatest manhunt in history. Looking forward to seeing that one actually. We've got the Battle of Los Angeles. We've got World War Z in 3D. Pretty good film, that one. Not the best, but decent film. We've got 12 Strong with Chris Hemsworth. Haven't actually got around to seeing this one yet. Put it up in Poundland. Now we've got an awful film here, Man Down. I don't even know how you say the guy's name, but the guy from Transformers. Do not bother watching this film. Stay away from it. Don't even touch that one with a barge pole. But yeah. Got Lone Survivor, Mark Wahlberg. Good film, that one. Hurt Locker, Jeremy Renner and Anthony Mackie. Haven't got around to seeing this one yet. So that's kind of it for the war section. I mean, if you can even class it as that, but yeah. And then the horror section's even more tragic. But yeah, I'm not the biggest horror fan. For me, horror movies don't have the most amount of rewatchability, if that makes any sense. I don't tend to, of all the genres of films, horror films are the least that I rewatch. But let's get on to these. We've got a Steelbook of Sweeney Todd. We've got a really nice Steelbook actually of Purge Anarchy. Do like this franchise. We've got Piranha 3DD. 3D, sorry, that's not the 3DD. We've then got the original Purge. Good film, very predictable, but I do enjoy it. We've got Paranormal Activity. We've got Saw 2 and Saw 3. I do really like the Saw films. I have seen 1 to 3. I haven't actually seen any more past that. Yeah, I do need to get those and definitely need to get them on Blu-ray. So that's it for the pretty abysmal horror section. Now we'll move kind of onto like a sci-fi, kind of science fiction kind of section. So make of that what you will. We'll start off with another classic, Avatar. James Cameron's Avatar. Fantastic film. I need to rebuy this in 3D. I haven't actually seen it anywhere in the shops in 3D. But yeah, really looking forward to rewatching that in 3D. That's a Steelbook of that one. We've then got the... I think you can't even really see that with the plastic cover. A pretty awful film. We've got After Earth with Will Smith and his son. I wouldn't bother watching that one. Pretty much a waste of time. But yeah. We've got Transformers. I think a pretty underrated franchise. That's my opinion at least. It's Age of Extinction. Quite a nice Steelbook. Yeah, I think they get a bit much hate. a bit too much hate for what they are. Next we have got 2012, nice Steelbook. We've got Drastic World, the first Drastic World you could say. That's on Steelbook. And I've also got it on 3D. I do really like the original Jurassic World, and if you saw my recent pickups video, I picked up this from HMV, and this is not my favourite film ever, but yeah, happy to have that one to the collection in 3D at least. Next, we've got Interstellar, fantastic film that one, absolutely brilliant. And as well, on the same theme, we've got Gravity, Sandra Bullock and George Clooney, pretty good film. Next, we've got Godzilla in 3D with a really nice lenticular. The camera's not really picking that up actually. Yeah, that's from Poundland. Another one from Poundland in 3D. We've got Dawn of the Planet Apes, comes in a nice slip. We've also got Rise of the Planet Apes. I do like this franchise. I am a fan of the Planet Apes films, as you could say. Next, we've got Pacific Rim in 3D. Now, this is a fantastic lenticular. One of the best I've actually seen, quality-wise. If only the film was as good as this lenticular. It's not a bad film. It's good in 3D at least. Next, we've got Independence Day Resurgence, picked up in 3D recently. Pretty good film, that one. We've got District 9. Got Chappie. The Day the Earth Stood Still. Chronicle. Just upgraded this one. I did have a Amaray of this, but I found this nice Steelbook in CEX. Good film. Skyline. Didn't really enjoy this one that much. And last in the... I haven't actually got space for it. In this section is the 2017 reboot of Power Rangers. Now, as a kid, I was a massive fan of the Power Rangers series, all of them really. But this film, I really enjoyed it. Really nice Steelbook. I'm not sure if you can see the light. Really, that's fantastic artwork on the front. And love the little detail. It's morphing time on the top there. Yeah, really interesting with this one. It is getting a sequel, but it's with a completely different cast, which is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. Let me know down below if you're also a fan of the Power Rangers series or franchise. So now let's get on to some comedy. We're starting off with 22 Jump Street. Love both of these films. They are fantastic. Really good. Next one to my little Adam Sandler collection. Pixels. Nice Steelbook, this one actually. Not a bad film. I do enjoy it. Love Grown Ups. I haven't actually got Grown Ups 1. I'm looking for if it's got a slip card to match the second one. Pick this one up in Poundland. But love Grown Ups. Just Go With It. Another good one. Now this is a favourite of mine. You Don't Mess With the Zohan. It's very, very good. Definitely check that one out if you like Adam Sandler. I know some of you won't, but I do really enjoy his films. Next is Click. I really like this one. Shock. Bit of a recurring theme with these Adam Sandler films. I love them all. 50 First Dates. Another classic. Really good one, that one. Next one's some more generic comedies. Got Sex Tape with Cameron Diaz and Jason Segel. We got The Dictator with Sacha Baron Cohen. It's a good film. Pretty funny, that one. Not so sure about Bruno, though. We've got Central Intelligence with The Rock and Kevin Hart. That's alright. A classic Superbad. Do you like that one? We got Friends with Benefits, Justin Timberlake and Mila Kunis. It's a pretty good one. Get Him to the Greek. That looks pretty awful. I haven't actually got around to it. I don't know if I'm going to watch that one anytime soon. The Sitter, another Jonah Hill. It's alright. Nothing to write home about. The Campaign. Haven't got around to watching this one yet. Step Brothers, what a fantastic comedy that one is. I know this is a lot of people's favourite comedy. It is definitely a favourite of mine. Next we'll Get Hard. I watched this one till about halfway through and I got really bored. I don't know if I'll go back to rewatching it. Next we got Everything Must Go, Will Ferrell. Another one I haven't got around to watching yet. Brilliant trilogies. The Hangover. Got part 1, part 2 and part 3. If you haven't seen this trilogy, you've got to get around to watching it. Would definitely recommend. We've got Due Date, kind of an average one, Robert Downey Jr. Ted, Wahlberg and Kunis, pretty good one. as well. Got a Ted 2, haven't got around to picking that one up yet. I have seen it though. Now, these are my favourite comedy movies of all time. In-Betweeners and In-Betweeners 2. Yeah, it's just outstanding. The series as well, TV series, is brilliant. If you haven't seen these, you've got to check them out. Really, really funny. Definitely entertaining. Tower House of Ben Stiller and Eddie Murphy. Another one I haven't seen yet. The Watch, quite an unusual film. Wasn't the biggest fan of this. We got a classic. We got American Pie Reunion, American Pie The Wedding. One I picked up recently, a classic, Come Fly With Me. Matt Damon and David Williams dress up as all these cast members, female included, and yeah, spin off Little Britain. Really entertaining. Got The 30-Year-Old Virgin, Horrible Bosses, Bad Grandpa, another funny one. One of the Cornetto trilogy. We've got Hot Fuzz. Need to pick up the rest of them. And a stand-up comedian and favourite of mine, we've got Lee Evans. Very, very good. Alright, that's that for the comedies. Next, we've got a small little sports section. Now this is the one DVD that I have in my, Blu-ray collection and on my movie collection. And that's because, before they all fall, bear with me. Alright. This is Josh Warrington, Fighting for a City. I do know of Josh Warrington. He's a family friend. He is the IBF featherweight world champion. If you haven't heard of him, definitely check him up. But this is a fantastic documentary, a brilliant insight of what the life of a professional world championship boxer is like behind the scenes. Gives a brilliant insight. Let me try to focus that into the story of becoming a world champion. I think it's on Amazon Prime. If you've got that, go check it out. Definitely worth a watch. Josh Warrington, Fighting for a City. Yeah, big fan of my boxing films. I have got a few here, but let's start off. We got The Armstrong Lie, nice slipcover. We got Closer to the Edge in 3D. These are gonna fall. Next we've got Ronaldo. I'm a big football fan as well, so it's quite an interesting one for me. Also, I Believe in Miracles, a documentary of Liverpool. I'm not too sure, I haven't got around to watching it yet. Creed with Michael B. Jordan and Sylvester Stallone. Fantastic boxing film, really enjoy this one. I haven't got the second one on Blu-ray yet, and I need to also get a Rocky box set. They're too high up on the shopping list. Big fan of Creed. Another great boxing film is Southpaw with Jake Gyllenhaal. Fantastic film. I really enjoyed him in Far From Home as well. Really great actor. Next we've got the Academy 2-time award winning The Fighter with Wahlberg and Christian Bale. Another great boxing film. Is it me, or I don't usually tend to see many poor boxing films? I don't know, but yeah, interesting. Next we have, it's kind of makeshift. It's a bit jumbled. Some of you may disagree with the placement of some of them. This is my, up to about here, my action, thriller, crime kind of section. It's where all these kind of movies go. You may disagree where some of them go, but yeah, this is how it is at the moment. It's probably going to change soon enough, but I thought I'd share it to you while with the state it's in now. So we've got some Steelbooks to start off. We've got Rampart, one of the worst films I've ever seen. I really don't recommend this one. Stay clear of it. Another one, like this one, to not even touch the barge pole, in my opinion anyway, that is. We have got Karate Kid, The Hunger Games. Let's see if it's focusing. We got Hunger Games Catching Fire. We got Wahlberg with The Gambler. And these are a cool little set I've got here. I need to get a few more of them. These are all sealed. These are the Sony pictures. I think they only do it for the Sony releases. And it is the Project Pop Art. So the first one I got is Tom Hanks in Angels and Demons. They come with some really nice artwork. And if you look, the spines, all the same font. They all match up really nicely. They're good on the shelf. A real favourite of mine. That is The Equalizer featuring Denzel Washington, and that's that famous scene. And it looks brilliant in that cartoon project pop-up. Another great looking steelbook is, whoa, steady, he's gonna fall. Don't want damaged steelbooks. We have got Terminator Salvation. Now these are foreign. I don't know where these ones are from, but yeah, you don't get many UK releases of these project pop-ups, so I've had to import some of them. But I'm on the lookout for a few more, at least. And we've got Dominic Cooper, Devil's Double. We've got another Liam Neeson and Pierce Brosnan. I'm going to say it wrong. Seraphim Falls, I think. Yeah, decent Western, that one. Probably could go in the drama section, but anyway. We have got Kingsman Golden Circle. I love both these films. The second one, not quite as much. For me, I mean, it's been a while since I watched it, but from memory, I think it was just too similar to the first film. The plot was very similar, but I did still really enjoy it. And interesting that the next Kingsman film isn't going to feature Eggsy, so we'll have to see what that one's going to be like. Exciting to see. We have got my first ever steelbook. It's the first ever steelbook I bought, and it is, oh, these do not want to behave. Alright, it is Men in Black 3, and as you can see, that's Will Smith there, but it's done all in the logos of the Men in Black. It's a really funky looking steelbook, and it's actually really cheap. So I'd definitely check that one out if you haven't got it already. Favourite of mine actually, and it's probably the cheapest one. But yeah, it's a good steelbook. Alright, where were we? Fast and Furious, got a few of these here. Got Fast and Furious 5. Now I think this is a Dutch steelbook, or French, I can't remember, I bought it a while ago. But it's actually really nice. It's got a silver band there with the Blu-ray. And I just really like the look of that one. Quite unusual. Don't usually see many like that. These are all going to fall if I'm not careful. So next we have Fast and Furious 6. It's a nice steelbook. And Fast and Furious 7. I need to complete these all on steelbook. So some more on the shopping list. I've got the original Fast and Furious. We have Expendables and the Expendables 2, both on steelbook. I need to grab the third one as well. I have a recent pickup that I showed in one of my Blu-ray hunts, is the Tomb Raider 3D steelbook. Pretty nice steelbook, that one. You can see. Yeah. Looks good in 3D as well then. Next we have Red. I need to upgrade this to the steelbook to match. These are driving me crazy. I'm going to have to prop them up with something then. We have, I can get out now, Red 2. Actually quite a nice steelbook, that one. Not a bad film. Nothing brilliant. We also have Captain Phillips. I've also realised that's... Have I double dipped on that one? No. I must be seeing things. I could have swore I saw it. I don't know. But anyway, pretty good film, that one. In fact, a very good film. Picked that up from a charity shop for £3. Very nice steelbook as well. Next we have Tinker Toy Soldier Spy, sorry with the light. Nice steelbook. Not the best film, but it's watchable. We have got a Liam Neeson, and that is Non-Stop, with a fantastic lenticular. Look at that. Brilliant. Who doesn't love a lenticular? Next, we've got a few Denzel Washington movies. I'm a massive Denzel Washington fan, so let's get on to them. I'm also a massive Equalizer fan, so I've got these with the first and the second one in slip covers. Yeah, these are really nice, really good films as well. Second one was good, or was very good in my opinion. Not quite as good as the first, but yeah, if you haven't seen Equalizer, it's a classic, you've got to check it out. Next we got Taking the Felon 1, 2, 3. Another good Washington film, and one with Mott. He pairs up with Wahlberg for Two Guns. Another enjoyable one. We got another Wahlberg, Max Payne. We got Statham and Parker. We got Edward Norton and Colin Farrell in Pride and Glory. We have got RoboCop, the remake. A few nice black cases here. We've got Statham in Wild Card. Yeah, an average film, that one. 999. I actually got halfway through this one a few weeks ago, and I need to go back and watch the rest of it. I actually fell asleep. Not down to the film, but actually I was just very tired. But I love the cast on this. I really like the concept of it, so definitely need to go have another continuation of that. Give it another rewatch. And we got some Mission Impossible, not Men in Black, sorry. Tom Cruise. That should actually go there. But anyway, we got R.I.P.D. with Reynolds and Jeff Bridges. 3D, only bought it for the 3D. It's probably an awful film. The Accountant with Ben Affleck. I loved this film. I think Ben Affleck was outstanding in it. Definitely check that one out if you haven't seen it. We've got Men in Black 1. I keep saying Men in Black. Mission Impossible 2, and Mission Impossible 3. Now, I think these must have come from a box set. But CX was selling them individually. I did like how they all matched up. I thought they looked good on the shelf, so I purchased them. Yeah, I think they must have come from a box set. Anyway, next we've got Mission Impossible Rogue Nation from Poundland. Nice slipcover. I've got White House Down. We've got Nicolas Cage in The Vengeance. Rise of the Craze. Hobo with a Shotgun, or Hobo. Yeah, look at that. Might be a good film. I ain't go around to watching it. We Still the Old Way. Came with a nice slip, this one actually, from Poundland. We've got Body of Lies with DiCaprio. We've got Bruce Willis in The Assassination. Got Clean Skin. Not actually a bad film, that one. Killer Elite with Statham as well. We got The Stranger. Age of Kill. Traitor. Dwayne Johnson in Faster. Average film. The Host. These might be hard to see in the corner. I do apologise for the lighting. Hummingbird. Jason Statham. Got Hitman's Bodyguard. I really like this slipcover. Reynolds and Samuel Jackson. Pretty good film, that one. Got Dread, a recent pickup in 3D. These are all some recent pickups. We've got Snitch for Dwayne Johnson. That's from The Last Hunt, as well as this one. We've got Tell No One. We got this one from Poundland. We have got the Public Enemies Future Pack. Future Pack, Steel Pack. Can't remember what it's called. Oh, not two there. Another recent pickup. That is not from CX. We have London Has Fallen and Olympus Has Fallen. Gerald Butler. Rewatched Olympus Has Fallen the other day, and I've really enjoyed it. I do think it is an underrated film. I need to get out and watch it. Angel Has Fallen, but it's just finished in my cinema. But anyway, Die Hard 4, Bruce Willis. So you can see these. Tears of the Sun, Bruce Willis as well. And Exposed with Mr. Reeves. So that is that for the... No, actually, I'll tell a lie. We move over to here, and there's a bit of a continuation. We've got Life from Poundland. We've got The Take. That's actually in the wrong section, do apologise. Source Code, Jake Gyllenhaal. Very good film, I do enjoy it. The Town, I love this film. I'm a big fan of Ben Affleck and Jeremy Renner, and I think they were both brilliant in this one. Go check that one out. Got Liam Neeson, Taken 2. Transformers. Tokarev with Cage. Got some Bond. Got Quantum of Solace. Skyfall. Got Jack Ryan, The Shadow Recruit. This is just double dip. I upgraded the Steelbooks, but yeah, we've got Expendables 2. Still no Expendables 3 though. We have got The Green Hornet. Abduction, underrated film. This one, I used to like this one when I was younger. Mark Wahlberg, Contraband. We have got Patriots Day. We've got Safe House, Denzel and Ryan Reynolds. Sherlock Holmes with Downey, and second one, A Game of Shadows. We've also got The Legend of Hercules, Tropic Thunder with Stiller, Danny Jr., The Maze Runner. So that's kind of it, and then it moves on to like a drama kind of section. As I say, take it with a pinch of salt. We got a new pickup, actually this one recently. I have to turn this light down, it's a bit too bright. We got Magnificent 7, Chris Pratt as well, really nice Steelbook. Got The King's Speech, The Great Gatsby, Inception, The Hat and Garden Job, Wolf of Wall Street, real favourite of mine. Absolutely adore this film. Going in style. Hateful Eight, Tarantino. I've actually, do you know what? I've just realised I've got two. I double dipped without even realising. We've got Money Monster from Poundland. We've got Rapture. Limitless. I love this film. I also love the series. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. Now You See Me. We have got The Big Short. It's got a really good cast, this one. I haven't actually checked it out yet. Looking forward to watching that one. Now this is just some miscellaneous here. It needs to be sorted out. We've got The Second Best Marigold Hotel. Paper Towns. Selfless. We've got Flight with Denzel. We've got Dynamo, but Series 2 needs to get the first one. We've got 10,000 BC. These are just some recent Poundland pickups that I need to sort out. Got T2 Trainspotting, Another Public Enemies. The winner of this, can you please leave a comment, and I'll get in touch with you. I struggled to get, my comment wasn't working for the winnie. Can't speak. Sorry, the giveaway. It wouldn't let me reply to your comment. I don't know why, but yeah, leave a comment in this video because this needs to get sent out to you. We've also got Starman. Olympus Has Fallen. Taxi Driver, brilliant film. We've got a Christmas film that I picked up last week, the Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas, Penguin King in 3D, and the box set that I recently picked up in HMV. Now, if anyone has got the number for Cowboy Builders, because this shelf is a state and it does need fixing, they are eventually going to fall off. But let's get on to the next section. Alright. On this shelf, we have some superhero stuff to start off with. So, we'll start off with a little bit of DC. We've got a few from the DCEU. We have one of the better ones in the DCEU. We've got Man of Steel. We've got Wonder Woman, probably my second favourite behind Shazam. I'm undecided what to do with the DCEU. I wanted to get them all with slip covers, the 3D slip covers. So I ordered this one and it didn't come with one. If you saw, actually, I did a pickup video. This one came in the post. So I might actually opt for the DCAU Steelbooks because I've got the Shazam, but I'm yet to decide. So we'll see. Next we have some more DC, but not the DCAU. We have the fantastic Dark Knight trilogy. So we start off with Batman Begins. The Dark Knight, my favourite from the trilogy. And The Dark Knight Rises. This is a fantastic trilogy. If you haven't seen this, you definitely got to go watch it. I should probably get like a nicer box set for those because it is definitely some of my favourite films. Next we got a little bit of X-Men. So try to get these with some slips. So I got X-Men Origins Wolverine. We got the Wolverine. I'm not the biggest fan of those two. But, sorry, these are just going to fall. Right, there we go. We have X-Men Days of Future Past. Better, that one. X-Men First Class. I'm not the biggest fan of the X-Men films, but they're definitely watchable. Next we got some more Marvel. We've got Daredevil. Then we move on to some Spiderman. I've double dipped with Spider-Man 3. I need to get the first two. I haven't actually seen them. Well, I have seen them, sorry, but I haven't seen them in like CEX or anything, but somewhere to pick up. So I haven't got them yet, but I'll get them soon. I've got Spider-Man 3 twice there. I've got The Amazing Spider-Man #1, and then I double dipped to get it with a slip cover. But I need to get that in 3D, really. Next, I've got The Amazing Spider-Man 2 in 3D. This one's from Poundland. And then I've got Amazing Spider-Man 2 again on Steelbook. Alright then, now onto the holy grail when it comes to superhero films. I'm a massive MCU fan. So I've got some on Blu-ray. This is before I opted for some Steelbooks, but yeah. So we've got Thor Dark World, probably one of the weakest in the MCU. Still not a bad film though. Do enjoy it. Ooh. Now, Ant-Man is actually one of my favourites. I think it's so underrated. Ooh. It was before I broke it, but yeah. I think it's very good, very enjoyable. It's much more light-hearted than the other MCU films, and I just think it's underrated. I think it deserves more praise. Got Thor Ragnarok, the best of the Thor trilogy. Definitely a good one if you haven't seen that one. Avengers Assemble, classic. Absolutely adore this film. So much rewatchability, just like Infinity War. I don't know how many times I've seen this film, but absolutely love Infinity War. Love that poster as well. Brilliant film. Next we have Swallows on 4K. Found this in Poundland. If you haven't actually seen the video where I picked it up, I'm going to leave it right there. Crazy, absolutely crazy to find a brand new 4K in Poundland. And I only know of a few people that have found this, so I'm extremely lucky. But yeah, not many of these going about, but definitely happy to pick that up. This is definitely from Poundland as well. Not many 4Ks in my collection. However, I'm more of a 3D collector, but when I do upgrade, because I've got a 3D projector, I am going to get a new 4K TV and a new 4K player eventually. So when I do upgrade, I will definitely get a lot more 4K titles. I have got a few 4K Steelbooks, but it's not my priority at the moment. But I definitely will get some more 4K titles soon in the near future. Next, I'm on to the Real Heroes collection. These came with some really nice slipcovers. I need to get the rest of these, but they are quite hard to find. In good condition, that is, with the slipcovers. So, got the first one, Kick-Ass. Really nice artwork on these. They match up really nicely, as you can see. The spines go pretty nicely. We've got Paul. Nice artwork again. And then we've got Scott Pilgrim as well. Nice artwork, nice slipcovers. So that's kind of that. And then we've got onto my 3D Disney red sleeves. Really, really happy with these. I'm looking to get some more. When I find them, I'll always pick them up. But yeah, quite hard to find in good condition with slipcovers. So the first one we got is Tangled 3D with a nice lenticular. The next one we've got is the first Wreck-It Ralph. Really gutted that this second one didn't get a slipcover and a 3D release. Pretty gutting. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. Next we've got Big Hero 6. Fantastic film, this one. Nice slipcover, goes with the red border. Next we have Coco. This one looked phenomenal in 3D. It looked beautiful. Definitely, if you have a 3D player and you've got 3D TV, definitely check this one out. It took me a while to find this one with a slipcover for the 3D. But yeah, definitely happy with that one. Get back in there. Next we got the Jungle Book. Really nice slipcover on that one. I think you can probably just pick that up. The embossing is really nice. Really good detail on that one. Good film. 3D is decent as well. Next we got Tron Legacy with a different style of 3D, the Disney red sleeve. But yeah, really nice lenticular on that one. It's not really picking it up too well, the lenticular, but yeah, nice lenticular. Next we have Oz the Great and Powerful, and that's got a really nice effect as well. You can see how nicely that reflects the light, really nice pattern. So yeah, that is that for the Disney red sleeves, the 3Ds. Definitely looking to pick up some more of those in the future. Next we have the Lego Movie in 3D, another really cool lenticular. I need to get the second one as well in 3D. But it's not a film that I'm massively desperate to watch, so I'm not too bothered about paying the full £20 of the 3D, but I will definitely get it eventually. I did enjoy the first one. I've not heard great things about the second one, but I'm looking forward to checking it out myself. Next we have the Smurfs, slipcover. Smurf 2 in 3D, yet to see this one. We have got Rio 2, which I found in Poundland, really nice slipcover, and just the normal Rio 2 before I upgraded it. We've got Happy Feet 2, Happy Feet 2 in 3D, really nice slip on that one as well. I need to get this one in 3D. This was a real favourite of mine when I was younger. I really liked this film. I think it was pretty underrated. A good, one of the best DreamWorks films I think there is out there. So we've got Ice Age 3, Ice Age 4, need to find a few more of these slipcovers. Got Despicable Me 2, Minions. Did I miss out Minions? I think I did actually, I put it back in the wrong place. Minions 3D, got that one with the nice 3D slip from Poundland. Again, I bought this before I found that one. I've got the first Ninja Turtle films. I only really bought this because what's his name? Arrow. Stephen Amell, big fan of Stephen Amell. Doesn't actually feature too much in these films. It's actually just the second one, but yeah, not bad. Next, I've actually got some custom inserts that I made. I've trialed, as you can see, these three here. The Toy Story, Toy Story 2, and The Incredibles. I was fed up, as you can see, with the inconsistency of the spines on these Disney ones, so I made these myself. Let me know what you think. This is the first Toy Story 1. Yeah. Toy Story... Oh, I made Toy Story 2, but I put 3 there. That was actually really stupid of me. And The Incredibles, which is the 6th in the Pixar film. So as you can see, they've all got... I made them myself on Photoshop. They've all got a nice border. All standard poster artwork, but they all match up. And as well, they've got a nice image on the back, like the villains of the film or main characters. So let me put these back if I can. As you can see, the spines match up perfectly compared to these ones. But yeah, let me know what you think of these. I may actually, and I've also put some of the characters at the bottom there. Yeah, I may publish the files for those if you guys want to print them off for yourselves. But yeah, I may make a few more. So we've got some more Disney, Pixar, Toy Story 3, Cars, Finding Nemo, all the classics. We've got WALL-E, well, not all the classics, missing a load of them, but we've got Race to Witch Mountain and G-Force, Wreck-It Ralph. Now see, basically I bought all of the 2Ds and I was going to get them all in that format, and then I've got a 3D player and I want to get all the red sleeves, so I'm in a process of changing all of these and getting the rest. So yeah, it's going to be a long process trying to find them all with slip covers. Obviously I'm picky with the condition and everything, but it's part of the fun. Next we've got Spy Kids in 3D. Used to love the Spy Kids films when me and my brothers when we were kids, so a bit of nostalgia. We've got Cats and Dogs, Double Play. We've got Kung Fu Panda, good classic animation. Surf's Up, another enjoyable one. I'm dropping the camera there, sorry. We have got Star Wars, the Lego. We've got Escape from Planet Earth, sorry, haven't seen that one yet. Next we've got just a few TV series. I'm a massive Big Bang Theory fan, so I'm trying to get these all with the full slips. So we have, what have we got here? We've got the 5th, it's hard to show you in the corner, we've got the 5th season. We've got the 6th season as well. And the 7th season, and I'll try to show you here. We've got Breaking Bad, the 1st season. I'm after the 2nd one, the slip as well. So we've got the 3rd season and the final one. And we've got Homeland, season 1 and 2, outstanding series. Oscar, I think it's an Oscar award-winning season. Let's try and get this one up for you. A Golden Globe 2012 winner, fantastic series. Definitely check that one out. Next we've got Arrow. I'm a massive Arrow fan, absolutely love the series, and a big Flash fan as well. Not so much Supergirl. Yeah, definitely love both of those TV shows. I'm really gutted this is ending. I need to pick up all seasons of that one. I know 7's just been released on DVD. After those, and we have Luther, another series. If you haven't seen, you've got to check that out. Idris Elba is fantastic in that. So that wraps it up for kind of the kids animations and a few little bits. These are like signature bits. I like to keep these together despite what genre of film they are, for the real hero ones, and then some superheroes. But next we get on to my favourite shelf. Now I've got sort of light here. I think I might just dim it down because a lot of glare. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we'll start off. These are, I can't remember now how I did them. I think it's in theatrical order, so when the films are released. But we start off with probably my favourite steelbook in my collection, and that is the first Iron Man. I was really lucky to find this for such a great deal. We have spine there. I've just got to try and focus it. There we go. There's the spine, and we got a beautiful piece of artwork with Tony himself. Yeah, nice lenticular on that. Beautiful steelbook. Next on the shelf we have Avengers Assemble, as it's called in the UK. It's a nice steelbook. I don't like all the characters on the spine. I want it to match up with the rest of them, which don't have this. But yeah, it's a nice steelbook. I'm looking to upgrade it, but it will do for now. Next we have Black Panther. Now I was never really sure of this Steelbook when it was released. I was always hesitant waiting for a re-release. I know Zavi have released, it's kind of like a black and yellow design of Black Panther, but I thought I'll just go with this one. It's a lot cheaper, and I wish the artwork was on the front because that is a really, really nice image. It's a nice Steelbook. This is in 3D as well. I don't want them to fall. Next we see, they're gonna fall if I'm not careful. Next we have one of my favourite films in the MCU, which is Spider-Man Homecoming. This is some fantastic artwork, as it's by, have a look, Ryan, I don't know, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that surname. Yeah, some fantastic artwork, a really nice image, and again, a really nice image on the back. Fantastic film, really happy to have this on the collection. That's a 3D, 4K and normal 2D Blu-ray. Next we have Thor Ragnarok. Fantastic film, and I think this is some really nice artwork. One of the better Steelbooks in the MCU as well. There's a spine. Just, I know they do these, well, I'm actually a big fan of the poster artwork when it comes to Steelbooks, but when they're putting in images like this, they can be a bit naff. A bit like that Avengers one, you could say, maybe even the Black Panther, but I think this is a great image. I'm really happy to own that Steelbook. Next we have Ant-Man and the Wasp. Now, I bought this one, and then after buying it, I kid you not, a week later, maybe in a few days later, Zavi released the one with the lenticular, with the orange colour, and it is 10 times better than this one. But this is still a nice Steelbook. Really good 3D. This one as well looks great in 3D. Happy to have that one as well. On to the last few now. I'm on a mission to get all of the MCU Steelbooks, but obviously they're pretty pricey and they're hard to find as well in good condition, so it's going to take time, but we'll get there eventually. Next we have the second best film in the MCU, and that is Avengers Infinity War. Really nice Steelbook, this one. I was a bit hesitant of this one when it was first released. I thought of all the images, all the poster artwork, they've gone for this, but the really nice embossing on the Infinity Stones, and it has grown on me massively, and I'm a big fan of this Steelbook. Now we get onto the Holy Grail when it comes to the MCU, and that is Avengers Endgame. I do love this Steelbook. Again, it's one of those where, of all those beautiful posters, you just think what else it could have been. But it's really nice art for the best film in the MCU, my opinion. Don't slate me. I'm sure some of you would definitely agree with that. But yeah, really nice Steelbook. And if you haven't seen my unboxing of that one, go check it out there. Next, this isn't in the MCU, but I thought I'd put it here anyway, and that is the Shazam 4K Steelbook. Recently, I got an unboxing video of that as well, so it is. I'm going to put it there. Yeah, really nice Steelbook. Best film in the DCEU for me anyway. Love the humour, love the tone, love the feel of the movie, and I just think it was what the DCEU needed compared to the films, which have just been a bit disappointing, I'd say. I've got a little pop here, Black Widow. I'm after a few more as well, just to go with my MCU movies. But yeah, that's it for the MCU shelf. That's it for the kids' films, and that is it for the collection. I really hope you enjoyed. I've made it a bit of a mess pulling them all out for this filming, but yeah, that's the collection. It's going to grow soon. It's going to keep expanding, but yeah, that's it.